Hi, this is HC Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. And before moving on here, there's a few things I want to talk about first, all of which relate to armor, so let's check it out. Now, someone whose name I don't know how to pronounce pointed out something that I can't believe I've never considered in the last 18 years that I've played this game. I eventually figured it out, actually, but they made a suggestion that led to my conclusion. They suggested that I give the Zeus gauntlets to the knight here. The problem with that is that the Aegis shield only protects against poison elemental attacks, heal him it does nothing, and the dragon armor only protects against fire, ice, and lightning elemental attacks. So he has to have the protect ring to protect against instant death attacks. However, everyone else has the ribbon, and I remembered that the ribbon also offers instant death protection because it's an element just like anything else. So after I confirmed it in FF Hackster, I decided that I think it's a good idea to give the Zeus gauntlets to the Red Wizard because he doesn't need the instant death protection from the protect ring. The ribbon will do it for him, and he can actually equip it there. So yeah, now I can hold on to the Zeus gauntlets actually for the rest of the game. So that's actually pretty handy. So I'm just gonna get rid of the protect ring here. And well, fortunately, I know how to read hexadecimal, so hacking my save state was pretty easy to get my Zeus gauntlets back here. So this is how I'm gonna continue on. So thanks a lot for the tip. And oh yeah, a couple other things I forgot to mention. The white shirt also grants protection from instant death attacks, but you got the ribbon and the pro ring, so it doesn't really matter there. And the black shirt protects against ice elemental attacks and poison elemental attacks. But none of that really matters because the only people who can equip it, the white and black wizard respectively, they have ribbons anyway, so not really a major point, but I just thought I'd point that out. So let's get this show on the road here then. So now we're going to take the lower center path to get to the next floor, so let's go there. Okay, let's keep going. Straight down. Okay, now this floor is just like the first floor, except they aren't really as organized as before. There's a path to the left, path down, path up, path right. Path down leads to some empty rooms, so I'm going to start with the upper path there. Man, who designed this place? Everything's all spread out and weird. But I guess, it is what it is. I guess it makes it look cool. Okay, let's return to the center and head to the right path this time. I'll check out that window later. Boy, that was a large group of red hydras. They just keep on casting creme over and over and over again. Okay, now, in this room, if you're in my situation and you only have one armor slot, well, you want to open them from top to bottom, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Okay, we got some gold, a soft potion, the cloth. Now, the reason I open them in this order is because I want to get rid of the cloth first, then open, well, there's some gold, there's a protect cape. And I want to hold on to that, which will completely fill my inventory. Fortunately, there's no more armor in this area, and it just so happens I want my white wizard to have it, because it equips just like a shield. It's the only shield item that white wizards and black wizards can equip, so I want him to have it. So that'll give him some more protection, I guess. So now let's head back to the center of the floor again. Look out over the world from this window. Hey, let's see what happens when I walk up to it.
Harry! I've
one can see the entire world. The four forces are flowing together into the center of the four altars, into the Temple of Fiends. Foreshadowing! Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, in the PlayStation version of Final Fantasy Origins, you can actually see it, where it zooms out to the map, and you can see from the Mirage Tower, the Sunken Temple, or Sea Temple, or whatever, Sunken Shrine, whatever it is, the Earth Cave, and the Gurgu Volcano. At the very center of them, literally on the map, is the Temple of Fiends. So we're going to find out more about what that means later on. So let's head to the left to the next room there. Okay, now there's a transporter to the next floor, but we're going to continue left to the next room there. Okay, so here we get some gold, a soft potion, some more gold, and the katana. It's one of the strongest weapons in the game for your ninja, so if you have one, I would definitely equip it on him. Otherwise, let's take the transporter to the next floor there. Okay, now this floor, well, there's no more treasure in the tower, so we're just going to head straight for Tiamat at this point. Now this floor is notorious for those who remember the Final Fantasy Strategy Guide and Nintendo Power. The map is very inaccurate. It missed a complete row and column, so it makes it look like you're actually closer to the next transporter to the next floor than you actually are. This floor is a bit of a maze, actually, because it doesn't actually tell you. Well, I mean, each intersection looks exactly like this one, except one of them has a transporter, and most of them don't. But fortunately, there is an easy way of doing it. Just go right 2 intersections and down 2 intersections. So let's head that way then. 1, 2, so let's head down. 1. Okay, here's a new enemy, wizard vampires. They're like the old vampires, except, well, they're slightly stronger. So let's actually take another approach. Let's use the light axes now. Mage staff. Fire 2 is good enough, I suppose. One thing that's interesting about these guys, they're one of the few enemies in the game that can actually cast a protection spell, anti-fire actually. But due to a bug, it doesn't do anything for them. The weakness to fire supersedes the protection from fire, apparently. So that won't do anything for you, pal. And it only works on one person for some reason, too. See, watch this. Well, it did a little less, but it should have done a lot less if he was protected from fire. So, okay, let's keep moving on. There it is. Okay, now this bridge is infamously known as WarMech's Bridge, or short for War Machine. It's basically the Ultima weapon, Omega weapon, whatever you want to call it, the super powerful enemy of the game. You have about a 3 in 64 chance of encountering it on this bridge here. He's even tougher than Tiamat herself. So if you're unfortunate enough to run into it, treat it like a boss fight. But I'm going to end the video here so that way I can start the next video, possibly with a battle against WarMech. I'm not going to guarantee it, but you know, I'll see what I can do. I'll take some time, see if I can start the next video with the battle against WarMech. So that's all for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy. This is HC Bailey signing off. Have a good day.